communicating with the server program. Communicating with the server program. So this is what very important class. I don't know why today is Sunday, and I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. So guys, let's see this one. Very simple. So in this class, means in this example, first I will create module and component. HTML means template and service. One service to communicate with the server program. To communicate with the server program and get the data. That is why I am creating this. Who is this? Doraya, please mute. Okay then. Now let us do the example. Let us understand from the example. So in the app folder, I am not writing anything. I'm having the very basic one. Voice is not audible. Guys, please let me know. Do you have any problems with the voice? Guys, I guess everyone have the means everyone able to listen properly. So I guess please check your earphone, buddy. Okay, thank you. Now let me show you the code. Open recent. Yes. Now I am asking my UI need to communicate with the server program. Server program internally communicate with the database. Now I am asking one simple question. Every Angular project or every Angular project need to communicate with what program, sir? Server program. Now tell me, this is a common logic or a specific logic? This is a common logic or specific logic, C or S? Now tell me, guys, good. Your guess is right. It is a common logic. It is a common logic. Now I am asking, in this common logic, do we need to write the common logic or framework should provide the common logic? W or P? Framework. Framework will provide. Framework will provide. So right now your guess is correct. So Angular provided one class. What is the class, sir? HTTP client class from Angular 5 onwards. From Angular 5 onwards. And HTTP class in Angular 2 to 4. Angular 2 to 4. So this is the old class. HTTP class is a little bit old class, and right now we have what class, sir? HTTP client class for in what framework? Angular 5 framework. From Angular 5 to 10 still we are using. So right now, in order to communicate with the server program, we have two classes. What are they, sir? HTTP class, which is outdated, and right now all companies are using Angular 5 and later versions. That is why we need to learn about what's a HTTP client class. Now tell me, all the communication logic is by default available in what class, sir? HTTP client class. Now I am asking the question, okay, I am communicating with the server program. Why I need to communicate with the server program? What are the different reasons to communicate with the server program? What are the different reasons to communicate with the server program? Yeah, first one, to store the data into the DB. Means in one word, I can say CRUD or not. In one word, I can say CRUD or not. So what is CRUD, sir? Very simple. C R U, not the CRUD. It is the CRUD. So what is the one, sir? C means create. C means what, sir? Create. And what is the R, sir? R means what, sir? Read. U means what, sir? Update. U means what, sir? Read. And what is the one, sir? Update, as well as what, sir? Delete. Now I am asking, right now, this is the database terminology, sir. This is a database terminology: create, read, update, and delete. Now tell me, in the HTTP protocol, what are the methods are there to do these operations? In the HTTP protocol, what are the methods are there to do this method, to do this one? What is the, how to create the data or how to insert the data? What is the method I need to use, sir? What is the first method I need to use? Post. Very good, sir. What is the method we are having? Post. For reading the data or accessing the data, get. Very good, sir. For accessing the data, get. For updating the data, very good, Rakesh. Very good, Raghava. Very good, Pradhan, Laharika, Anup. Very good, guys. For updating the data, we have very good, Bharat. Bharat, there is a small correction. Post is not used for the update. We are going to use a method. What is the one, sir? Put. In other projects, they might use it, but in the good HTTP protocol related one, we need to use what, sir? Put. For delete, sir, what is the method we need to use? Delete. Yes, patch also, that's fine. Now, these are the ones we have. Very good, Doraya, Rakesh, Sangram, Pradhan, and Raghava. Dilip, I am not seeing your messages. Please participate in the class. So these are the methods, sir. These are the methods I am asking. Now tell me, are you writing the code or you are using the logic, sir? Writing the code or you are using the logic? In Angular, sir, we use the logic. Now I am asking the question, in the HTTP client, what are the methods we are having, sir? What are the methods we are having? Post method is there, get method is there, put method is there, as well as what's a delete method is there. What are the methods are there? Post method is there, get method is there, put method is there, as well as what's a delete method is there, for the purpose of doing the operation. For the purpose of doing the operation. Now I am asking the question. Let us go with the programming. Now the first step, access the data. I am going to show you what, sir? Access the data. Very simple. Let me write the code. Now HTTP client class is available in the Angular common HTTP package or module, whatever the one, sir. Okay, these are the things as a programmer we need to remember. Now let us go with this one. Let us go with the programming. First step, create the module. Next one, for the service. So guys, for the service inject, for the service inject, for the service inject, what is the class, sir? HTTP client class. Next one, write a method in the service, and in the means write the logic to access the data, using get method, write the using the get method. So this is the way we are going to write the code. And fourth one, in the component, this component, provide one variable and assign the server data to this variable. Fifth one, display this data in the template using ngFor. Why ngFor, sir? Why ngFor? Because select star from student. One record will come or a collection of records will come. Always it will return what's a collection of records. Always it will return the collection of records. Very good. Now let me go to just a minute. I need to massage some data here. Before that, now the first step I am writing. Component is ready, template is ready, and module is ready. Now I want to write a service. Let me show you what is the service name I'm taking, sir. Student.service.ts. What is the service name? Student.service.ts. Very simple. Observe how to generate the service, sir. You already know. A-service. A-service with HTTP client. So this is the one I created. Now observe, I want to work with what's our HTTP client. That is why I am injecting the HTTP client service. Now observe, everything is ready. Now I am asking, get students. I want to communicate with the server. That is why what is the method I am creating? Get students. Very simple. Return the data, return the response, read this dot. What is the next one, sir? HTTP client dot. What is the method we are using? Get. Get is expecting the URL of the server program. Now I am asking, what is the purpose of the URL, sir? What is the purpose of the URL? Suppose right now you are sending the request from where to where, sir? You are sending the request from where to where? From your client program to the server program. From your request is going from client program to the server program. Now I am asking, how do you identify your server program? Simple thing. Suppose if you want to send a postcard, if you want to send a postcard, means suppose if you want to send a package, if you want to send a package, at that time what you are going to do, you are going to some courier service and you will ask them to send this one to certain location, to certain location. That is nothing but address of the person or address of the entity or address of the organization. Now tell me, what is the address, sir? To uniquely identify the location or not, to uniquely identify your location or the person location or the organization location. In the same way, in the application programming or in the internet, to uniquely identify a server program, we are going to provide what's a URL. In the application programming, to uniquely identify your a server program, we will provide you, sir, URL. Address should be unique or duplicate, sir? Address should be always unique, sir. In the same way, URL also should be what, sir? Unique. URL also should be unique. If it is a duplicate, it will cause some problems. It will cause some problems. Data mismatches will happen. So right now everything is good. Let us go with the. So today, now let me show you one of the URL. So this is a basic step we need to follow. This is the step we are following. So right now here you can put your .NET URL, your .NET application URL, REST API URL, or Java REST API URL, or any other Python or PHP, whatever the URL you can place here, sir. If you are using .NET, there is no special syntax. If you are using the Java, there is no special syntax, sir. All are same. All are same. That is why Angular programming is common for everyone. UI programming is common for everyone. Sir, I'm able to write the one and able to access the data. So this is my one. Write a method to access the data by using the code. Now I created the method and I am able to access the data. Now tell me, what is the next one? In the component, provide one variable. In the component, provide one variable. Before that, let me register this one, sir. Before that, let me register this one. Where I need to register a service, sir? Where I need to register a service? In the module provider section. Very good. In the module provider section, providers, observe, comma, what is the service we need to register, sir? Student service. Now service is ready. Now I'm going to write a special list one student hyphen list dot component dot ts. So right now I'm creating a new component. What is the component, sir? Student hyphen list hyphen component dot ts. So let me do this one, guys. I will share this. I mean, so this video will be available in my YouTube for a while. Means today. So if you have the free time, go through this video multiple times and understand the code. Understand the code. It is a name with HTTP client calls. It is for your benefit only, guys. So right now I'm writing HTTP client. Now observe how to generate the client, sir. How to generate the component a-component. What is the tag name I'm writing, sir? Student-list. Now in the same way, let me write the HTML page also within a minute. So this is my HTML page. So I created the HTML page also. I created the HTML page also. I'm not writing anything fancy here. Very simple. Observe. Let me write the component class student list component. So guys, component is ready. Now I am asking the question. Once you create a component, where I need to register the components? In the module, what area? Declarations area. In the module, what area? Declarations area. So list component is ready. List component is ready. Now tell me, list component is ready. So if how to integrate this one here? Very simple. Write the tag name. What is the tag name of my list, sir? Student-list. What is the tag name, sir? Student-list. So component is ready and component is registered and component is integrated with the app component. So again, I will tell you the flow. A new component is created, component is registered, and a component is integrated with the main component by writing the tag name inside of your app component template. So everything is ready. Right now, student list component should use the student service. How to do this, sir? Student list component need to use the student service. How to use how to get the student object? How to get the student service object? By using new, guys, in Angular, inject. By creating object. But if you are creating object in service, I told you yesterday, do you need to create the object or we need to get the object from the framework? We need to get the object from the framework. That is why what is the answer? Constructor. Now observe what is the code, sir? Private, variable name, SS. And what is the class name, sir? What is the class name? Student service. So this is the way we are going to get the student service. This is the way we are going to get the student service. Which object will be created first? Student service object will be created first or student component object will be created first? Very good, sir. Very good. Service object will be created first. Now I am asking, what is the next step, sir? I have a variable. What is the variable I am having, sir? Or property? Students. Now I am asking, it should be a value or it should be a array, sir? Array. Why? Because from the server, you always get the data in one value or a collection of values, sir. Because I am accessing all the records. That is nothing but always we will get what's a collection of records. Always we will get the collection of records. Very simple. Observe this dot. What is the get students? I am calling the function. I'm calling the function. Tell me right now, a request is going from where to where, sir? From your client to the server. from your client to the server. Can you give the guarantee always we will get the success? Can you give the guarantee always success will come? No, sir. So there are chances are there for most of the time it is success, and equally chances of for failure also. Do you agree with me that? Yes. Yes. Why? Because there is a chance, sir. That is why we need to write one simple function. What is the one, sir? Subscribe success function as well as what, sir? Failure function. So now tell me how you are handling the code, sir. Now this dot ss dot get students. In the get students, observe what we are doing, returning the response. Now observe this dot http client dot get. Now the response can be a success or response can be a failure. Now tell me, in the JavaScript, how many ways we can write a function? 4 ways, sir. Very simple. Sorry, 3 ways. What is the one? Function. Usually write the JavaScript function like this. F1. So these all of you are familiar with this kind of function. Do you agree with me that? All of you are familiar with this kind of function. Now observe, this is the normal function. Now observe, some of you are familiar with this kind of function. This kind of function we call it as what, sir? Anonymous function. This kind of function we call it as what, sir? Anonymous function. Now observe, in the JavaScript latest standards, sir, this one. All are same, sir. These are the different syntaxes for creating the function. These are the different syntaxes for creating the function. What is the first one? Normal function is there, anonymous function is there, as well as what's a arrow function is there. In Angular programming, we are going to use what's a arrow functions. In Angular programming, we are going to use the arrow function. Now observe, if it is a success, we are going to have positive. Yes, Pradhan, I agree with you. If it is a failure, we are going to get what's an error. So this is the way we are going to call the code. Now observe, right now if it is success, sir, what will happen? Data will come. This data I need to assign to what variable? Students variable. This data I need to assign what variable? Students variable equal to data. Do the conversion. Right now all of think it is a object. That is why we are doing alert. If it is a error, what is the answer? Alert student data loading failed. Student data loading failed. So again I am writing the code, sir. Please participate one by one, means participate in the session. Observe, what is the code, sir? I want to communicate with the server. How it is possible? This dot ss dot call the service and handle the response. Call the service and handle the response. Response can be a success or failure. Response can be a success or failure. That is why observe, if the data is coming, assign to the data. And in the same way, what is another way, sir? Observe, I have error. It is a it is, we call it as what? Arrow functions. So this is the way we are going to write. Very simple code, sir. Now observe, if the data come, what I need to do, sir? Assign to the variable. What is the variable I created, or what is the property I created? Students data any. And in the same way, suppose some problem happen, what I need to do, sir? Display the alert. Data loading failed. So let's see whether it is working or not. Before that, let me see the data. There are some wrong records are there, so that I need to remove. This is the old students data, means other students data. I guess there is a money heist jobs, money heist related people are there, I guess. See, Heisenberg, Nairobi, Denver, Tokyo. How many of you are seeing money heist web series from the Netflix? Bharat, I also. So that's why Tokyo, those kind of, means those are the names of the uh, artists who are working in that, means who are the different place related things. So right now data is good, so let us go with this one. Now everything is available. Let me give you the data set. Get all students. So this is the client, this is the call I am making to my server program. Now you can see all the data is coming. Now this URL I need to configure in my students. Now this is the data. Once I make the call, server will give this data and I will configure this data on the UI. Now tell me what are the properties of the, what are the different properties of my every object, sir? ID is there, name is there, as well as what, sir? Email is there. ID is there, name is there, as well as what, sir? Email is there. So that's why let's go to the, now observe, let us go to the component. Tell me what is the what is the one, sir? Students. Now let us go to the template. How you are going to display the data? What is the first one, sir? Table. Next one, tr. Tr contains th. So everything is ready. Now observe what is the next step, sir? Create the data rows. Create the data rows. When you are writing the data rows, what is the very very important one? Write the expressions. Write the expressions. I need to display the email property. I need to display the ID property. Now I am asking the question. Right now in my component, what is the data variable I have, sir? Students. How to accept the data now? What is the code I need to configure here? How to write the student ng for star ng. What is the next one, sir? For equal to. You need to tell the syntax, sir. What is the logic I need to write inside of this quotation? Very good, Dilip. Very good, Nagendra, Pradhan, Neelima. Very good. Very good, Bharat. Less of, very good, Aravind. Less of, what is the answer? Students. Now observe how to access the individual property, sir? S dot ID. What is the next one, sir? S dot name. As well as what, sir? S dot email. S dot email. Everything is ready. Now UI is ready. Data binding is ready. Now the final one, we need to import a special module. Right now we are using one of the Angular feature. What is the feature, sir? Server communication feature. Angular common slash HTTP. And what is the module we need to download, sir? HTTP client module, because we are using the Angular HTTP feature. So everything is ready. Now let us run the program. It is very easy. CMD ng serve. It is not overloaded, but it is having optional, buddy. It is having optional means sometimes we can pass only success function also. That is totally fine. That is your question, Pradhan. That's why in the project sometimes you see only the success functionality only, not the failure. Observe localhost colon 4200. See, sir. See the magic. Very easy, sir. Again, I'm telling it is very easy. Angular is very easy. You need to practice. That's it. You need to practice. That's it. So I'm going to delete all the code once again. I want everyone participation, sir, in this class. HTTP is deprecated. Yes, buddy. HTTP is deprecated. Yes, buddy. I will give you the URL. I will give you the URL. Okay, it is in the notes. You can use that URL. Now I am removing all the code once again. See, sir, there is no data. Now observe how to do this one. First step, in the service, write a get method. In the service, what is the first step, sir? Write a get method. What is the one? Get students. Get students. Now I am able to get the student. How? What is the code, sir? Service never handle the response. Remember this point. Service never handle the response. It will simply return the response to the sealed cover. Think like a sealed cover, like a peon. He never see the content, sir. He will just deliver the message. He just deliver the response. He call and just deliver the response. Return. That is why this dot. What is the code, sir? HTTP client dot. What is the one? Get and provide the URL. So that is the only thing, sir. That much of clean code we need to write in our service. Now service is ready. Now tell me who will use this service, sir, for data handling? Who will use this service? Component. So that is why we are writing the dependency injection code. Observe what is the one, sir? Constructor. In the constructor, what is the code, sir? Private SS. Any variable name, but I prefer to use the SS, student service. Now my component can communicate with the server program for accessing the data. Now tell me what is the URL I need to configure here? This is the URL. Sir, I am able to configure the URL. Following the thing, sir. Suppose if you want to work with another server program, sir, configure that server program URL here itself. It automatically you can get the data. Sir, next step. Okay, you get the data, but in order to display the data, we need the data binding or not? Do you agree with me that? In order to get the data, okay, I get the data, but in order to get the data or display the data, we need what, sir? Data binding with the template. That is why, what is the variable I am creating, sir? Students. Or what is the property? Students. Why array? Because from the server, what are the records will come, sir? One record or a collection of record? That is why we are going for what, sir? Array. Now observe. Now call the server program and handle the response. ss dot service program get students dot. What is the method, sir? Subscribe. Now tell me what is the purpose of the subscribe, sir? Handle the success, handle the failure also. Handle the success, handle the failure also. Now observe, if the data is coming for the success function, for always the first function is the success function, assigned to the data to the one students. Now observe, whatever the data, and do the typecast, convert into the array any, and in the same way comma, you can ignore the error function. You can ignore the error function if you don't like that. Otherwise you can write the error function. How to write the error function, sir? For today I will write both. Now observe, alert, data loading failed. So this is the way we are going to have it. Now observe, data loading and data binding and UI binding is finished. What are the things I need to configure in my module? First one, register the service, register the component. But observe, for the service, what is the dependency, sir? HTTP client. HTTP client is a user defined service or framework provided service? It is a framework provided service. It is a framework provided service. That is why we need to import a special module. What is a module, sir? HTTP client module. We need to use a special module. What is the module, sir? HTTP client module. So I have the data. Now everything is ready. Let us run the program. See, sir. Now observe what is happening. Once I open the web page, I will give you the flow. Once I will open the page, what is the first one it will try to display? App component. Now it will go to the app component.html. Tell me, this is the tag. This is the tag. Now tell me, this is a HTML tag or Angular created tag or Angular framework understandable tag or browser understandable tag? It's a framework, Angular framework understandable tag. Now tell me, automatically once it sees unknown tag or once Angular sees this tag, it will try to verify, is there any component registered with this tag name? Is there any component registered with this tag name? Okay, I have a component. Now it will try to create the object for this one. In this object creation, what we are doing, sir? We are accessing the data. Okay, we are accessing the data. The data will be assigned to what variable? Students variable. The corresponding data will be given to the template. Now template related UI will be displayed like this. This is what the final UI you are seeing or not? This is the final UI you are seeing. Why? Because it is a combined output, app component as well as what, sir? Its child is what, sir? Student list component. So right now you are able to see the output. You are able to see the output. Sir, how to insert the data? Sir, tell me how to insert the data. Very simple, sir. If you want to insert the data, what is the method I need to send, sir? What is the method I need to use? HTTP client. What is the method I need to use, sir? Post method. What is the method I need to use? Post method. It is very simple, sir. I'm going to show you now itself. Now observe, I want to create a new component. What is a component, sir? Student hyphen insert dot component dot yes. Understand the naming convention I'm using. Now observe, before that, let me write the service first. Observe, what is the method, sir? Insert student. What is the method I am having? Insert student. Now tell me, insert student is nothing but only the request or request with data. Insert student, request with data, only request. Request with data. Very good, sir. So I need to send the data. That is why it is accepting what, sir? Data. Now observe, what is the code, sir? Return, and you can see this dot. What is the next one, sir? HTTP client dot. What is the method, sir? Post. Post is expecting two parameters. The first parameter is the URL. The second parameter is what? Data need to be insert. This much simple, sir. This much simple. Now I am asking the question, how to update the data? Very simple. Observe. What is the method I am going to configure here? It is very simple, sir. What is the method I am creating? Update student. Now tell me, in case of update student, I need to use the post method or I need to use the put method? Think and tell me, sir. What is the method I need to use? Post method or put method? Put method. Put method is also expecting what, sir? URL as well as the data. URL as well as the data. Now I am asking the final method, delete. The final method, delete. Observe, delete student, and here what is the method I am going to use it? Delete. Delete is expecting not the data, but it is expecting ID. It is expecting ID. What is the ID, sir? We are going to delete all the records or we are going to delete the specific record? We are going to delete all the records or we are going to delete the specific record? How you are going to identify the specific record, sir? By providing the ID value. By providing the ID value. So this is the way we are going to design our service layer. Now observe, let me show you the insert scenario now. Let me show you insert scenario now. Observe insert component, and as well as I need to create one more one. Observe student hyphen insert dot component dot html. So guys, it is very important. Please participate in the session. Observe insert component. In this template, what is the logic I need to write? What is the logic I need to write in the insert? In the insert, what is the logic I need to write, sir? Think and tell me. Very good, Pradhan. Very good, Dilip. Very good, Reddy. Very good, Satish. Very good, Bharat. Guys, I am seeing few of them input fields. Very good, Satish. Think and tell me. Insert means what is that? From the end user perspective, what you want to see? Yes, Rakesh, I agree with that. As Rakesh, what is the one we need to create? We need to create what, sir? Form. Very good. In the insert page, what we need to do, sir? Form. We need to create what, sir? Form. So right now, observe. I don't know. Form. Now tell me, in the form, in the database, we have ID, name, email field. That is why we need to create the same input. Observe, type equal to text and name equal to ID. This is the HTML form. Let me first create the HTML form. Then I will create the Angular form. Name as well as do the email. And here, what is the answer? Name, and as well as I will have what's the email. This one is ready. Now let me create a simple button. Button equal to save. Now I am telling this is a HTML form or Angular form. It is a HTML form, sir. H. It is a HTML form. How to convert into the Angular form? How to convert this one into the Angular form? How to convert this one into the Angular field? Very good, Laharika. Very good, Dilip, Basha, Nilima, Nagendra, Pradhan, Nagendra. What is the one we should use, sir? NG modal. because I want to convert this one into the Angular form. What is the next step? Ng model. If you are using the validation, we can use the form group and form control related stuff, sir. Ng model. Now observe, Ng model, we are going to get the object s. That's fine. Now observe, likewise we are going to configure what's a s dot name, and finally we are going to configure what's a s dot email. S dot email. Now I am asking the question, what is the one I am using? Ng model. Ng model, if I am using Ng model, what is the extra configuration I need to do in the module? If I am using the Ng model, what is the extra configuration I need to do in the module? Very good, Dilip. Very good, Dilip. Extra configuration I need to do in the module. Very good, Pradhan. Aravind. Good. Very good, Rakesh. Doraya. Very good. So, very simple, sir. We need to import the forms module. We need to import the forms module. Let me go here. Forms module. Very good, sir. Now my HTML is ready. HTML related configuration is ready, and we need to register one button. Observe, on click equal to, let me write some insert button, insert function. Now observe, for the data representation purpose, I am creating one file, student file, export, class equal to, what is the class, sir? Student. And what are the properties we are having? ID, name, and email. Corresponding one, please provide. What is the one, sir? ID should be number, and name colon should be string. And finally, we are having what's a string. So the data is ready. Now observe, we need to write a component. Let me write the component related logic here. Very simple. A hyphen what's a component. What is the tag name I am writing, sir? Student hyphen insert. This one. Now you need to tell, I will write the code. What is the line? What is the code I need to write in the 10th line? What is the code I need to write in the 10th line? I will give you the clue. I will give you the clue. Yes, buddy, very good. We need to write what's a constructor. Now, what is the next step, sir? Very good. We need to communicate with the, right now, we want to save the data in our database. We want to save the data in the database. Now observe, if you want to save the data into the database, we need to communicate with whom, sir? Server program. How to communicate with the server program? By using the service. That is why, what is the first step, sir? Private SS colon. What is the service, sir? Student service. Very good. Now I have the student service. And in the same way, now observe, what is the purpose of here, sir? What is the purpose here? Insert. Now tell me, which data I need to insert, sir? Developer data or end user data? Developer or end user or customer? Customer data. Customer data. Now tell me, all the customer related data, is bind with what variable, sir? Is bind with what variable? S variable. Now observe, very simple. Now tell me, on the 11th line, what is the code I need to write, sir? On the 11th line, what is the code I need to write? Initiate the class object. Very good, ready. Create the student object. Create the model object. Very good, sir. S equal to what is the one? New student. New student. So everything is ready. Okay. Now, what is the logic I need to write on the 15th line? Observe what is the code, sir? This dot ss dot. What is the method we are having, sir? Insert student and pass the data. Dot. What is the method we are having? Subscribe. Observe data coming from the UI, and what is the one, sir? Alert. I want to say insertion is success. Insertion is success. So this is what everything I did. Now observe, template is ready, component is ready, and component is integrated with the service is ready. Finally, we need to register our component in what section? Declaration section. Now I am going to say student insert component. Student insert component, and what I need to do here? Very simple one. What is the one, sir? Import. Sorry, what is the one? Student hyphen insert. So everything is ready. Let us test this one. One S1. It is failed. Sir, how it is failed? And what is the problem of failure? So how you are going to verify, sir? Right click. What is the next one? Inspect element. Inspect element. Go to the console. Go to the console. Now go to the network, or you can go to the console. Now you can see what is the problem, sir? 404. There is a path related issue is there. Request related, path related issue is there. Right now, let us go to the service. Observe, am I provide any URL here? Am I provide any URL here? No, sir. That is why it is failing. Now let me write the URL for you. Observe, it is nothing but what is the URL, sir? Insert student. What is the URL? Insert student. Now let me configure. So everything is ready. Let us execute once again. Sorry guys, there is a mismatch. Now tell me when I need to call this function. When I need to call this function, when you insert the data. When you click on the insert the data. So everything is ready. Now let us go. Observe, 1 S1 insertion is success. Let us refresh whether the data is inserted or not. See, sir, our data is inserted or not. So let's try once again. 2 S2 s2@gmail.com. Click on save. Insertion is success. Refresh our UI. Now you are able to see the data or no? Now let me delete all the other data so that it will good. Yeah. So the data is coming. So I'm asking everyone to practice this example. So right now, tell me, this is the worst UI any customer can expect or not? Do you agree with me that? Guys, I'm asking a question. This is the worst UI. If somebody is giving this kind of UI to the customer, they will kick you, sir. They will kick you in the back. So, how to beautify this one? Tomorrow we are going to see. Tomorrow I will show you how to do this one, and as well as update and delete example also. It's possible to take single component. Pradhan, yes, it is possible, but I don't suggest to do this one in a single component. Okay, yes, it is possible. Write everything on the single app component itself. It is possible, but it is not suggestible. Tomorrow I will show you the good UI with the routing features. With the routing feature. Tomorrow class is also very, very important. Don't miss the class. Don't miss the class. Okay. Thank you very much. And tomorrow we can meet at the same time. And again, I'm telling today's class why I upload into the YouTube also, because there is a reason for that. Because there is a reason for that. The only reason is what? You can practice. You can practice multiple times, and you can listen this one multiple times. So by the end of today, I'm going to remove this YouTube video. So my suggestion is practice today itself all this example one by one. All this example one by one. So guys, I will export this code as well as the notes, and please follow the notes and practice the example.